Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki, and today I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020@gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable, and please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One.
Everything I did for you. I did it because I love you. Don't you felt the same way about me?
Me love you? Bitch, you got to be crazy. I use you. You're a toy, bitch. A freak. You get your big country, greasy ass back to the country where you belong.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Get Jesse, bitch!
Go ahead and say it. Remy Ma getting back with Papoose 2020. And I'ma just go ahead and say it. Remy Ma getting back with Papoose 2026. You mean to tell me y'all went to the same store yesterday within hours of each other? When people really break up, they don't even be trying to be in the vicinity of somebody else. And y'all within hours of each other? Come on now. Hey, Daniel's Leather, we know what you're doing. Listen, I want to see Remy and Pat back together. I'm sick of it. I know Claressa gonna be in the comments somewhere balling up bricks. But listen, baby girl, you came in between a marriage. Now, it was publicly played out. And yeah, Remy messed with another nigga. Papoose messed with Claressa. Y'all even. Papoose, you done waited for that girl for damn near a dime. Waiting for her to get home. Okay, she slipped up. So be it. Go get back with that girl. Don't listen to the internet. All these sorry single people. You in a relationship, stuff happened. This stuff you can talk to your kids about so they don't make the same mistakes. I want to see Papoose and Remy back together. I love black love, and I ain't gonna lie, lately, Remy call it co-parenting or whatever, but you've been smiling like loving hip-hop days with Papoose, huh? And I've been hearing less and less freestyles since y'all been working it out as parents, okay? Call it what you want, but I see Remy and Papoose on the horizon. Claressa, it's okay, girl. Sidebar, whoever got to fight Claressa next, I pray for you, okay? Because she going to take it all out. I digress. 2026, I'm just telling y'all my thoughts, what I see on the horizon.
Good evening, Naughty Crew. Good evening. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Yes, I'm so happy this week is over. It is so much going on. We have a lot to get into. Naughty Crew. Ciao. 50 Cent, my favorite troll, y'all.
I did for you. I did it because I love you. Don't you felt the same way about me?
Me love you? Bitch, you got to be crazy. I use you. You're a toy, bitch. A freak. You get your big country, greasy ass back to the country where you belong.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Get
Ciao. And this is why 50 is my favorite troll, because he does it to perfection. Thumbs up the video, thumbs up the video, thumbs up the video. We have a lot to get into. Okay, 50 blew up the internet once again. Okay, everybody trying to come for my boy. All right, but he woke it up. He woke it up in Hollywood. He woke it up in the music industry. All the rap boys are trying to gang up against him. And 50 said, I don't care. I got you. You want some of this? You want some of this? Thumbs up the video. Thank you all for joining me. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hype this video up. And of course, donations are definitely appreciated. And y'all know I had to come on and get into this, child. So 50 decided to chime in because Claressa Shields and Papoose was trending like all week, right? So he had to give his opinion, child. And he started out with that meme that I opened up the show with. Lord have mercy. Why did he do that? He woke it up once again. He is a professional at this trolling game, okay? And if anybody needs to know how to do it, pay attention to 50 Cent. And every time he posts, he plugs all his brands, okay? Marketing genius. Marketing genius. Thumbs up the video. Thumbs up the video. Thumbs up the video. So 50 posted that AI meme with Claressa and Papoose, basically calling Papoose out for using Claressa. And for those of you don't know, like back in the day, 50 wanted to sign Remy Ma, and Papoose got in the way. So 50 like, I'm about to get my lick back since you want to be a fool, okay? And it's crazy because Papoose is doing all this managing, but he cannot manage to get his career on point and started where he's making money. It's crazy because he's a dope lyricist. I will not take that away from him. But I think he get in his own way. So 50 posted with that meme, this one right here. Mm-hmm. He posted with a caption. It was a post and delete. He said, now you see that that's assault. What did he say? Hold on. You can't just go around putting your hands on people. Happy New Year. And of course, he added his own brand. Marketing genius, okay? And so Pap didn't like that. Nope. He came out here windmilling for his best friend. If I was your best friend, I want you around all the time. If I was your best friend, if I was your best friend. Thumbs up this video, y'all, because we gonna get into the stuff. Now, Pat really, really responded. We're gonna get into his responses. Also, there is more evidence coming out showing that Pat and Remy were together for the Christmas holiday. This playing all in Carissa's face, and she's still out here like my man, your married boyfriend girl. She out here cooking some nasty ass food for him. Yeah, we gonna get into it all. Thumbs up the video, and if we have time, Clarissa's ex-best friend, she was telling us all the deets all along. What's up to my people? Hey, Naughty Crew. Good evening. Good evening. Happy Friday. I hope y'all staying warm. What's up, Cece? What's up, Kim? Hey, James. Salute, salute, salute. Yes. Oh, he did not respond to Fabulous. So that's the next thing I'm going to get into because Papoose responded, to 50 Cent with this meme. Ciao. Thumbs up the video. Okay. He posted this. Let me hide the chat real quick so we can read the caption. He said, no. Stop deflecting, Curtis. The world is still waiting for your response to Fab and them. You from Southside, do something. Fight or flight. Holla if you need a ghostwriter, champ. Chump. Okay, so a lot of people are saying this is corny on Papoose part, but 50 started it. And you know he gonna finish it, child. Thumbs up the video. Thumbs up the video. So as you all know, recently, Fabulous dropped a dope-ass diss to 50 Cent. Everybody trying to gang up on 50, but 50 don't care. He's like, bring it. Bring it all, okay? So here is the freestyle that everybody is raving about. I'm a play it in bits and pieces. If we get a copyright, I'll just clip it out later. Okay, Naughty Crew?
Look, I'm a top shotter who drop dollars and pop collars. You ain't talking about top dollar, do not holler. Niggas can't move us, but nah, we not squatters.
Okay, he talking about that 50 need to clap back at Fabulous. Everybody putting the pressure on or whatever. Y'all let me know in the comments. Do y'all feel like 50 need to respond? Okay. So this is what Pap is referring to, okay? And Fabulous killed it. He's a dope lyricist too.
They mad cause we fly and niggas cannot swat us. Get it toe to head from bottom to top's Prada. Them window shoppers ain't really gon' cop nada. My dog told me give him the word and shots follow.
So his wordplay on this freestyle was everything, okay? But it was other people on the freestyle. Dave East, Mano, Jim Jones, they all came out. But Fabulous part, that's what went viral because his wordplay game was everything. He used everything from titles from 50's song to references to his Power series and everything. So it was fire. It was fire. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think 50 Cent need to clap back? So that's what he's referring to. And a lot of you may have been wondering about why, and we went over this, but why Fabulous got like beef with 50. Okay, here is some of the origin. Please thumbs up the video as you all are coming up in the room. Shout out to tkomg.net. Ciao. These handles people be coming up with, it's just like simplify your handle, okay? All right, let's check this out. This is when Fabulous was up there on Drink Champs with the Diddler. Yes.
He was mad at me one time because I voiced that I felt like he was trying to isolate the fan.
Yeah.
Like when he was going at, you know, I mean, of course, he had his personal reasons why he was going at different people. But when you going at all these guys in New York and trying to bring them down to put yourself higher, you changing the whole perspective, our whole perspective to hip hop as a culture, to people out of town.
On October 3rd, 2009, 50 held his first This Is 50 festival on Governor's Island. And what did he do? The unthinkable. He invited Dipset, D-Block, Mano, Uncle Murda, all performing in New York City. But you know who wasn't invited? Fabulous. After that concert, Fab had this to say about 50. It's interesting to see 50 Cent unite with New York artists when he's one of the reasons New York hip-hop became so isolated and crumbled. I wonder if this is a law in the 50 Law of Power book. I guess it was a good show for New York, but
please like the video. It's the free way to support the channel. Share the live out. Please support independent content creators. I do a lot of hard work behind the scenes to get information from y'all, to bring y'all a different perspective. So I would appreciate it if everyone coming up in the room would like the video at the minimum. And of course, donations are definitely appreciated, but I just really need you to like and hype this video. Thank you.
But if you asked 50 a few years ago if he ever saw himself on stage with any of them, he would say, hell no. This was 3 days after the show. And then 50 replied back, reading what Fab said about me on Twitter was disappointing. I've extended myself to Fab personally to allow him to expand himself as an international touring artist. I thought we were friends, but that's cool. And what he means by that is that 50 took Fabulous on tour internationally, and Fab was opening up for G-Unit.
50 was mad at me one time because I voiced that I felt like he was trying to isolate the.
Okay, so this is the origins of the beef. Okay, this is nothing but like egos flying everywhere. But yeah, I see James. He said he feel he got to clap back. But you know me, I gotta bring y'all the facts, and I just really want y'all to know: should 50 come off his throne to holler at Fab? Okay, so we got some stats here. All right, let's get it. Let's go. Please like the video, like the video, like the video. All right. This is 50 Cent versus Fabulous. All right. Fabulous is 48. 50 is 50. All right. Fabulous net worth is 20 million. 50's net worth is 55 to 65 million. Spotify monthly listeners. Fab gets 5 million. 50 gets 46 million. Total album sales. Fabulous is millions. 50 is 30 plus million. All right. Most streamed song. Fab got 350 million and 50 got 2 billion. B baby, B's, okay? Studio albums released. Fab released 7, 50 released 5. Career started. Fabulous started in 1998 and 50 started in 1996. All right. And Fabulous was born Brooklyn. 50 was born Queens. Okay. So do you guys think with these stats that 50 owe Fab any response, child? Thumbs up the video, okay? We had another content creator break it down as well.
Fabulous, you be with Diddy all the time. See, that's why 50 don't like Fab for real. Fabulous, you messing up. 50 should be the last person. You ain't got enough money. You ain't got enough street cred. You ain't got enough nothing to be talking about 50. 50 got the street cred and he got the money. And he can put that, and he can get your nose white without saying a word. Fabuloso, you can't do either, my boy. Yeah, you got Diddy accusations. You sat there and beat your, allegedly, you charged for beating your girl for your Miss Emily B. You was beating on Miss Emily B, that beautiful young lady. How could you do that? How could you do that? Because birds of a feather flock together, and your brother is on camera beating up Cat Stacks. I'm going to bleed him for you, though, 50. I got you. I got you. See, Fabuloso, you should just stay quiet. You got too much going on, my boy. You got too much accusations. You ain't got the street cred. Don't think cause you associated with G Baby murder that you tough now. You ain't pulled the trigger, my boy. You ain't got nothing to do with that. You think cause you was associated with G Baby murder and G Baby was real cool with 50 Cent. 50 Cent really don't like Fabuloso. They really ops, and he really finna stop and step all over y'all cause 50 Cent a real gangster. He clean. 50 Cent.
Okay. So 50 has got the internet going berserk. He's got everyone losing their marbles. All right. So he did respond to Papoose. And they went on all day, y'all. That's why I waited till late, because I wanted to get all the tea. Okay. So 50 posted, reposted Fabulous's post. He said, look what Pat posted. Ha ha ha. That looks like one of his joints. All his hoes handsome. They together. Wait, they tougher than him. LOL. They tougher. He's saying his females is all tougher than him. Child, 50 is a beast when it comes to this trolling game. He like, don't play with me. Don't play with me. I say what I want. I say what I want. Okay. It doesn't stop there though. Please thumbs up the video. I need y'all to like the video. I need y'all to like the video. I don't understand why it's so hard. And let me see. They said Claressa responded, you windmilling for your man, girl. She responded something like 50 started it or something. But girl, like, stop it. Go sit down. Go sit down and be the side chick. Like, she just don't know how to stay in her place. I swear the side chicks are out of control. The side chicks are out of control, okay? The memes were memeing all day today, Naughty Crew. This is full embarrassment, okay? Here's one meme that came up. Shout out to 050, what the F. Here we go. This came out making fun of Pap hairline.
Ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga.
Yeah, 50 did take some else too. Please thumbs up the video. The memes have been memeing all damn day, Naughty Crew. Okay, who else? Y'all, Papoose, you might as well join Blueface in the circus at this point, because y'all, you and Clarissa look like clowns. Okay. Here's another meme. People been trolling him and Clarissa all day. This is sad. Okay, y'all get the gist. Just be a man about it. Child, the memes are memeing. Please thumbs up the video. The memes are all over the place. And you know what? This would cocky ass Clarissa get. Okay, because now you and your man are the laughing stock nationally and probably international at this point. Okay, they've been going in, and I ain't mad at them. You know why? This is all PR for Papoose album and whatever projects 50 Cent got going on. Okay,
50 Cent are still going at it. The saga continues. Pat posted this video earlier. And the caption reads this: why everybody keep comparing 50 to a bitch? Is it because he gossips so much? Why he still ain't respond to Let's Rap About It? He know he ain't nice for real. Go apologize to Banks, chump. You need him right now. So you already know 50 had to post something.
This dirty nigga just posted? I know. And then the nigga blocked me because I said 50 won't bomb your ass. Yeah. Let the people know, because this nigga look crazy. Look.
This caption says, that's the 5th little NY this week. All just aside though, this beef is stupid. It's mad dumb. Papoose got 50 in a bra and a taboo. I'm gonna start looking at y'all niggas funny, okay? And then 50, you still didn't respond to Let's Rap About It. You gonna let Fab eat you up like that? You gonna let him eat you up like that? I don't like this. But for real, like, what are y'all even really beefing over? Like, stupid shit. Papoose and 50 Cent are still going at it. The saga continues.
Look, 50 is a marketing genius, and they were a trending topic, and he saw an opportunity. Okay. James, to answer your question, in 2020, Clarissa slid into Pap DMs and also Remy DMs. And her Pap started talking from there. Okay. And then he started showing up to her fights and stuff like that. It's crazy, but I love it. I'm here for the freaking all of it. I'm here for all of it. And all the content creators are getting a bag, okay? All the content creators.
Yo, I know 50 and Papoose ain't beefing right now, man. Nigga 50 said all Papoose hoes is handsome.
Please thumbs up the video. Like the video. Like the video, please. Get the likes up. That's the free way to support the channel, and that helps us get in the algorithm.
I can't lie. Pap do be dating some linebackers. I mean, Remy, you know what I'm saying? Remy's cool, but a lot of his chicks be looking real strong in the face. They look like they go to the gym and they work out their faces. All right, I don't know. A lot of these hoes, he do be dating. They be bench pressing with they foreheads and shit. I don't know, yo. But I'm here for this. Cause 50's my nigga. He about to tear Pap up. I swear, I don't know why these niggas think they can mess with 50. Queen's legend. Off top. Yo, I know 50 and Papoose ain't beefing right now, man.
Yep, they are, because 50 came for his girl, child. Let me tell you something. 50 know how to hold a freaking grudge, all right?
I'm gonna have a baby next year.
I'm having a baby next year.
We already have it planned out. I'm gonna have a baby next year.
Yeah, I'm having a baby next year. Yeah, we gonna have a baby next year. I make that nigga have a baby. Yeah, we having a baby next year.
And then after I go through my stuff, then I'll come back and fight some more, and then probably have another one, and then do the same thing again.
Then after I go through my stuff, I'm gonna come back and fight. And then I'm gonna make this nigga have another baby. And then I'm gonna have another baby.
And you don't know what love is. You don't put up a fight. You don't know what love is.
You don't know what love is.
Oh my God.
If you don't stay up all night crying.
If you weren't a pro boxer, what would you be?
I would be singing.
I'm gonna have a baby next year.
I'm having a baby next year.
We already have it planned.
Shout out to all the content creators. Get y'all bag. 50 just made sure everybody got a bag. Enter 2026 making the bag. But 50 is unbothered, yo. 50 is unbothered. Please like the video. Everybody get in the bag. Y'all mad?
If it's New York versus G Unit, let me know, so I can tell the people to be careful. If it's New York versus G Unit, let me know, so I can tell the people to be careful. There's no reason I'm asleep and then I wake up to you and Papoose. Y'all got beef? 50. It's gonna come a point in time you're gonna have to fucking stop. I'm a fucking cancer too, and I can tell you, you didn't have to post that. You making my fucking job hard, 50. I can't even get no fucking sleep. How the fuck I wake up to you and Papoose? Respond, 50. No. Respond. Y'all bugging now. Yo.
Yo, 50, yeah. You see what this dirty nigga just posted? I know. And then the nigga blocked me because I said 50 gonna bomb your ass. Yeah. I'm gonna let the people know because this nigga look crazy. Look at him. Nigga must be stressed out. I think his bitch knocked him out for New Year's. The nigga woke up and wasn't thinking. All right, bro. I'm gonna let them know. All right. What you about to drop an album or something? That shit gonna flop. I don't know what's going on. What the fuck is going on up there? You look crazy. My son 50 say he not scared of you dusty niggas. You's a dusty nigga to him. Your career ain't never go nowhere. He don't respond to females that wear the pants. He told me he don't respond to females that wear the pants. You the bitch and he the and Claressa the nigga. You heard? I'm sorry. That's how it is. We don't rock with you. Stressed out over there? You need some attention? We gonna give it to you. Got more shit to be worried about. Like that hairline. You need Just for Men. You need to go to Colombia and get the hair extensions. Let them poke your head a little bit more. Pause.
Off the hook. Everybody is going in as they should. 50, nobody can mess with 50, okay? Oh my God. Pap, he can never go without a hat, yo. I swear for God. Everybody is trying it, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Please get these likes up. All right. But of course, Claressa start posting my man. But before we get to them, the wife. There's more evidence that Pap was with his wife for Christmas. Remember Daniel the Leather, they try to debunk it. Well, pictures are leaking. Mm-hmm. You never know who got a camera out, okay? But this don't look like no two different times. Mm-hmm.
I don't like to be called a liar. Is this here enough proof for you, T-Rex? Shout out to Daniel's Leather. What about this here, T-Rex? Is this here enough proof for you, T-Rex? Or what about this here, T-Rex? How about this? Now, go ahead and swing in the air like you on Boys in the Hood or something, man. Because I'm just here, man, to mess up your new year. Short hair don't care. Yo, Claressa, you stupid. Hey, T-Rex.
People are calling her out all over the place because she thinks it's a flex, flying around a married man, and it's just not cool or whatever. But the pictures are being leaked of Papoose. And look, if they were together, they could be together. Number one, they're still married. Number two, they have a child together. So like that's what she signed up for. So she got to get with the program. You a side chick, okay? But her sister is out here windmilling for her. Child. Her sister is out here windmilling for her and saying that things like, oh my God, all these memes are crazy. All these memes are crazy. And say what you want. 50 know how to blow up the freaking internet, okay? But this is a lick for sure. Hold on. So Claressa Shields' sister is coming to her defense because she is getting trolled all over the place. Like this. It's crazy. Papoose, this go back to Remy. You just better off. People.
Tennis shoes, but I'm the glow. Where the fuck is Pat? I was trying to be cute for him. Come on, we got to take our turkey. You got a turkey? So we're going to do it on this side. Oh, you got a turkey? Here you go. Make a big man so you put knock me down on Facebook. First I'm starting on Facebook. Oh no! Hair moving. So that's why I look this good. And that's why I look this good. Look at my shoes.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Claressa the Glow Shields. It is my 5th annual turkey giveaway.
Hey y'all, it's Claressa the Glow Shields, and I'm here on my 6th turkey giveaway.
We got turkeys, we got food bags, we got potatoes, we got mac and cheese, we got stuffing, we got gravy, we got cranberry sauce.
We got turkeys, green beans, peas, carrots, dogs, cats, cars, spaceships, trees, toes, fingers, people, bitches.
We is here. I'm finna go live and give him my first turkey.
We is here. I'm finna go live and go my first turkey.
11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock on the dot.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot. What's some tennis shoes, but I'm the glow. Where the fuck is Pat? I was trying to be cute for him. You got a turkey? So we're going to do it on this side. Oh,
You got a turkey?
Shout out to that content creator. Her name is Shalia Yay. She does some good impersonations of Claressa. All right, let's get to Claressa's sister child because she is going crazy for her sister. Okay, and that's her family. All right.
She going in about us right now. And then she gonna take it out.
Bitch. I ain't with that mother. Y'all wanna pick on somebody? Pick on me. Cause I'm with it. Bye, Rex. Don't get my thumb.
She said bye Rex. You know they call Claressa T-Rex. She said bye Rex. And then that's when we start seeing them.
Pick on somebody, pick on me because I don't got shit going on. Bye. Keep my sister name my fucking mouth. Bitch, hold up. Wait.
She running after the car.
What the Christian Rock is going on? This snaggletooth ghetto hood right? Papoose, this your future in-laws, child. Get your in-laws, Papoose.
Y'all see this? This is happy. This is happy. This is love. Y'all can't this. Y'all can't this. Monkey.
Look at Papoose laughing. Oh, green nigga. Shut your oh, green. Take your ass back home, Remy. Your go home, Remy, in less than 24 hours. And they look golden, child. Better truth say golden child. Golden child getting all the money.
Y'all want to pick on somebody? Pick on me. Because Claressa can't beat like the ring, but I can. Whoa, oh yeah. Let's do it. Close my garage. Happy, peaceful. They don't need here.
She going in about us right now. And then she gonna take it out.
That, bitch. I ain't with that mother. Y'all want to pick on somebody? Pick on me. Because I'm with it. Bye, Red. Don't get my thumb.
We know you with it, girl, because you ain't got nothing else going on, child. You can't make this stuff up, okay? Go ahead and windmill for your sister, girl. She's still wrong for messing with a married man or whatever. But look, for James earlier, you asked how Papoose met Claressa. Here we go.
What do you mean, like who took the shot?
Oh,
What'd you say?
no, definitely Pap.
Pat took the shot.
Pap hollered at me.
She DM'd you. She DM'd you. I met her after she called. She said I like that verse.
She said in your DM. Oh, she said.
Listen, right?
What do you mean, like who took the shot?
Oh,
What'd you say?
She don't even know what happened. She shot at Remy first, okay? Now, Claressa is bisexual too, all right? So, with all the trolling going on, with 50 Cent and Papoose, here she go, posting food, okay? Is this the one I want? Hold on. Okay. So she posts up because she's at training camp right now. So she posted her eating, not cooking, but eating, okay? And she asked Pap to rate the food, and the internet went crazy. Like, where is her team? She makes a fool of herself every single time she come on Beyonce internet child.
Salmon fillet, so we got the bone right in the middle of it. It's not like them bones. That's just crazy. I'm about full, y'all. I took too long to cook. That's why I ate the cereal. Have the man of the hour, my man Papoose. Baby, rate the food 1 through 10.
Listen, man, this food is amazing. The way you seasoned it,
okay,
it was cooked perfectly.
Period. He is lying. That plate is full. That plate is full. You only ate the meat, Pat. Stop playing in our face.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. I need another plate.
You okay?
I need another plate. Great job.
But what one?
Wouldn't that require you to finish the first one? Y'all playing in our face, y'all. Y'all let me know. Y'all food, that food look good to y'all? Mm-hmm. Cause when my man be eating, right? The plate don't be looking full like that. Nope. Nope. I'm about to show y'all too. I'm about to show y'all because I'm not beef for Claressa. I don't think she could cook. None of that. I don't think she could cook. Y'all get the lights up. Yes, I don't think she could cook.
I already told you it's an 11.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Salmon fillet. So we got the bone right in the middle of it. It's not like them bones. That's just crazy. I'm about full, y'all. I took too long to cook. That's why I ate the cereal. Have the man of the hour, my man Papoose. Baby, rate the food 1 through 10.
Listen, man, this food is amazing. The way you seasoned it,
okay,
it was cooked perfectly.
Period.
Thank you, man. I need another plate.
You okay?
Yeah, another plate. Great job.
But what 1 through 10?
I already told you it's an 11.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Salmon fillet. So we got the bone right in the middle of it. It's not like them bones. That's just crazy. I'm about full, y'all. I took too long to cook. That's why I ate the cereal.
It's like
Have the man.
She always trying to convince us, like, this not tea, babe. Look. That's how my man plays start. Y'all see it? This how it look when it's done. Ooh. Y'all see it? Now that's what you talk about. That's 11. That's an 11. I don't know what the hell Claressa talking about. Talking about my man. Your husband, yo.
Man of the hour, my man Papoose. Baby, rate the food 1 through 10.
Listen, man, this food is amazing. The way you seasoned it, it was cooked perfectly.
Period.
So the internet started dragging them once again. It's like, Pap, how much humiliation can one take? Like, that food was nasty. You barely put a dent in it. And she flexing, talking about, oh, I eat raw spinach. Like, you the only one that eat raw spinach, girl. Pap, blank twice if you need help. I don't know that this one got removed. Let's see what the comments are saying, because that's where it's at, okay? This person said, I don't like how she hold her utensils. This person said, look at his face when she turned the camera on him. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Never mind. I don't think he into all of this. Remy is sitting at home laughing her face off at this. She like, yeah, you can rent my husband for a little while because he gonna funnel the checks to me, girl. If he liked her food, that plate will be more empty, right or wrong. Y'all look at it. Y'all look at the plate. I showed you. Look, let me show y'all again. And I got proof he ate it too. Let me show y'all again. Look. Look. Full plate. Because your girl could cook. Like, come on now. That's the end results. Wait. Okay? And look, he really did eat it. That's him eating the plate. Girl, Papoose plate don't look like that. Papoose plates don't look like that. Focus. I'm focused, man. Stop to holler at me, man. This is how we know this is real, y'all. This is a real usation situation. Please get the likes up, okay?
Don't you felt the same way about me?
Me? Love you? Bitch, you got to be crazy. I use you. You're a toy, bitch. A freak. You get your big country, greasy ass back to the country where you belong.
Get back to the country, Claressa. This is not a flex. This is not a flex at all. This is not a flex. Girl.
Kick your ass.
Get Jesse, bitch.
Papoose looks scared to me. I don't care what y'all say. She already done say she knew she could beat him. Child. Yes, please like the video. Please like the video. Papoose blink twice, baby. Remy is at her house bawling, crying, dying, okay? I said it before and I'm gonna say it again. I think both Remy and Pap is both in on this whole setup situation. And I think the bozos are Easy to Block Captain and Claressa on some real, like, and it's, let me see if I can find a clip. Remy, when she started that rap battle stuff, she got into a lot of that, and let me see if I could get it. Thumbs up the video, y'all. That's the. Yeah, there's a clip out there. Who had it? Battle Truth. He had the clip. Where Remy was saying she got in a hole behind that rap battle stuff, like about 400,000, and then she came and tried to get Papoose on board, with battling Easy to Block, and he refused, and that was the beginning of the end. Yeah, clean the plate. Like, he did not clean the plate. He did not clean the plate at all. He did not like that food. All he ate was the meat. So maybe the meat was all right, but people are concerned. People are really concerned about Claressa's career, and I saw someone mention it before. And let's get into this. Shout out to Abria Speak.
She did not speak until she was 5 years old, uttered until she was 9 years old, picked on, she was bullied. Her mother's boyfriend raped her when she was like 5 years old, when she wasn't able to speak. It lends you a bit more perspective into the person that she is, which is what allowed me to be a little bit more empathetic to her. I'm going to do a breakdown on Claressa Shields on my YouTube, but right now I just want to let a lot of people know she gets a lot of hate, in my opinion, because people they haven't listened hard enough to empathize with the fact that she is mentally delayed a bit. Yes, Claressa has an issue with the fact that she's dating a married man. 17 years, Claressa's senior. You know that he's manipulating and using that girl. Whatever the case may be. I don't know. It feels like I'm trying to protect her from being bullied. I look at her as like a little lost girl that's just trying to figure it out, and the only way she knows how is to fight and to be defensive. Yeah. And a woman says that she did not speak until she was 5 years old, uttered until she was 9 years old, picked on, she was bullied. Her mother's boyfriend raped her when she was like 5 years old, when she wasn't able to speak. It lends you a bit more perspective.
It definitely lends a different perspective, but she makes it hard to empathize with her with all these antics. And before she even came out, before she even came out, sorry guys, I got distracted. Before she even came out, one of her friends, Jada, spoke about her whole situation, and we'll get into some of it. I'm not gonna get into it all. She then proceeds to go home. But check out this content creator before we get into Jada, Clarissa's best friend, well, ex-friend, spilling her tea. And look, I'm not here for anybody exposing anyone, but you do people dirty, people come for you when you get to the top, okay? Here we go. Please thumbs up the video. I'm insane because we just watched a video of Clarissa going into the Louis store, counting the money, and purchasing the bags. Right? We just seen that, right? She then proceeds to go home with Pap and open the boxes like he paid for it, and she had no idea what was in the boxes. We literally just watched you in the store picking the shit out. How much longer you think they got, y'all? Because I know. This is not real. This can't be real. Y'all, I'm trying to figure out if I'm insane. Because you're not insane. She brought her own gifts for Christmas. That's desperate. So let's get into Jada Davis, okay? Hold on. I don't know what part I want to give you. Here's part 2. Here we go. And as far as Claressa Shields, this is part 2, and it's the last part I'm gonna make because I already said a lot in part 1. So go watch that. After she was with LJ, like I said, she before Papoose, it was Tony that she was engaged. So she gets into, in this segment, and I know I'm starting a little backwards, she gets into all of Claressa Shields' exes. And I think this is important because the best predictor of future behavior, you got to look at people's past behavior, okay? So let's already said a lot in part 1, so go watch that. After she was with LJ, like I said, she with Papoose now, but before Papoose, it was Tony that she was engaged with. Before Tony, it was LJ. That was a good man. Okay. That was a good man. That's probably the best boyfriend she probably ever had. So let me tell y'all something. LJ called me after he left and went back to Florida. Now, I find it really distasteful because you asked that man when y'all were together for him to leave his where he was at. So he was working a security guard job and he was in Florida. He left everything for you. Mind you, it's COVID. Y'all know how hard COVID was. He left everything for you to move back to Flint, Michigan. Baby, he loved you. Because I'm like, what? Do I also got to remind y'all the cost of living in Florida? Who just gonna give up? You know what I'm saying? Give up their stuff. So knowing him, how responsible he is, he probably like, man, I got some savings, or I probably won't be there long. Maybe she'll just move back to Florida because they had that apartment together in Florida. I found it jacked up that you did him like that, and then you forced him out your house, or said he gotta go. And LJ's a gentleman, so he's not gonna cause no problems.
He decided to pack up his stuff and leave. But I
It froze somehow. I don't know what's up with that.
told her, I said, you wrong. You dead wrong. I said, so he about to leave, so where he going? Where he going? Because remember, he left everything for you. Do you need to be reminded that? So she called her coach, one of her coaches that stayed in Florida. LJ stayed with the coach and his wife until he got back on his feet. Claressa sent him $5,000. That was after our conversation. Because I said, I know goodness well, like, this is your fault. You was cheating on him. And then you got me in the middle of this mess, bro. You know how uncomfortable that is for me? And that was also part of the reason why I told y'all in those other videos. It's in the Exposing Boxing playlist up here. But I also made an Exposing Boxing part 1 through 9 on YouTube. But it's a lot of stuff that I posted here on TikTok that I haven't posted on my YouTube. So it's just like, I said, that's trifling. I said, that's trifling as I don't know what. Like, you're not right for that. So once again, that's why when y'all sit there and say she don't got nobody wise around her, she don't got a village, she don't have nobody to correct her, pour her coattail, but she did. And it wasn't just me. She had a mentor named Miss Corey or Miss Cora. But she was going to therapy, but you're not listening to the therapist. So the thing is, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it. People think they know everything. They be stuck in their ways. So with LJ, he went back there. He called me. Soon as he went back to Florida, you already got Tony in the house. So LJ called me and he said, I just need to know one thing. I said, what's up? I just got finished working out downstairs in the basement because in that house, she had, she turned the basement into a little gym. I said, what's up? He was like, I just need to know one thing because you always saying don't go against your gut. I've been saying that for a minute. Some of y'all that's been following me for a while now up here, you think I just say that to be cute? Nah, baby, I tell you don't go against your gut. Don't go against your discernment because there's God talking to you for one. The Holy Spirit gave you that gift. 2, I know how it feels when you keep going against your discernment and then you wonder why you keep getting hurt. You keep muffling God. So he said, I just need to ask you, just to confirm. I said, what's up? He said, did she cheat on me? I said, LJ, I'm sorry, bro. I said, I didn't know what to say. Well, he said, I'm not upset with you. Like, if I was in your situation, I wouldn't know what to do either. He was like, you didn't lie to me. He said, you didn't lie to me. You was just like, you need to, you try calling her, you try texting her. He said, so I appreciate, you telling me the truth and not lying to me. And I wished him the best. The conversation was literally that short. He just wanted to ask, but that was a good man. That was probably the best boyfriend she ever had. But soon as he leave the house, you bring Tony in. But when Tony started treating her how the way she treated LJ, she want to FaceTime LJ. Can you help me? I just bought a new TV. I don't know how to. I was like, no. I said, you with Tony. Get Tony to help you. Why you won't call Tony? Gets quiet. I told you I'm not no yes man, bro. We friends. I'm on you because you wrong. And you know what? He was still a gentleman because he loved her. He loved her. But then she wanted to talk to me. He just wasn't making me happy. Child, it's nobody's job to make you happy. It's your job to make you happy. Go heal. Maybe you would be happy if you would listen to your therapist. Maybe you would be happy if you didn't walk away from God because I told you we need to be doing these devotions. I'm still doing them. I'm like, hey, Claressa, you want to do a devotion with me? You want to pray with me? Told you don't forget about God. You keep saying all glory to Jesus Christ. Well, how is your life reflecting that you glorifying him? My goodness, respect your covenant. I tried, bro. Soon as Tony ended up in the house and stuff, I go downstairs just to go peep. I see that the light downstairs is still on. It's about 2 a.m. I said, why are you still up? We got to run in the morning before we go to the gym. You need to be well rested. Tony said he was going to beat her. I said, I know goodness well you're not up because of no, Tony. You about to piss me off, Claressa. We got to run in the morning.
Child, she pissing the world off, okay? But there was a lot of key things. The fact that she was in therapy before, and how she behaved in her past relationships. She don't mind two-timing and cheating on people, you know? And it comes off to me like she's a user. Like, if I don't need you for anything, I toss you to the side or whatever. But she Miss Lucy Goosey. But therapy, if you're not honest and you don't use the tools that they gave you, it will never work. And right now, what I see is she's very materialistic, and she's filling her cup with material things. I mean, every chance she gets, she got to tell us how much she paid for something. That's tacky. All right, I want to get into another part, and I'm gonna drop the link to see if anybody want to sound off. This is her ex-best friend, Jada. Is this the one? All right, and on this one, I guess this is the part one. On this one, she's speaking on Papoose, Remy Ma, and everything. Okay, please thumbs up the video. Please thumbs up the video.
And let me tell you a quick story. And I don't care who get tired of me telling this story. Papoose, his girlfriend. If you don't know who Papoose is, that's Remy Ma's husband. He's like a rapper from I don't know much about his music and stuff. I know more about Remy Ma than him. No shade. That's just the truth. Okay. So his girlfriend is Claressa Shields, and she's a boxer. I box as well. And I just got back into it this year, and I fought last month. And, you know, to make a long story short, because I've already spoke about this before, we were friends. We were friends for 9 years. And when I tell you, I was always on the phone with her. She would always call me late at night crying about something, you know, her just feeling so low, like just all this stuff. And so I spent a lot of time just always encouraging her and uplifting her, even though when I was going through my stuff. You know, she would never check up. And I just realized when everything hit the fan, everything went down the way that it did, I took the time to reflect, and I was like, you know, she had never been there for me. It was like she always used me. So the friendship was one-sided. So
that happens a lot. She emotionally extorts people, and she expects everybody to pick up the phone when she is going through something, but when it's time to reciprocate it, she's never there for anybody. Selfish narcissism.
We will always say we need to catch up and stuff like that, right? We will always say that we need to catch up. We need to meet each other in person. So we finally did that 5 years ago, 2020. And there was a situation prior to that, which I've already spoke about that before and exposed those coaches in Toledo, Ohio, because it was real trifling for what they did as far as abusing and sexually abusing men and women and children in the basement of their gym, Soul City Boxing Gym, 801 Junction Ave in Toledo, Ohio. So anyways, you know, after that, she came and picked me up from Toledo and took me to her home in Flint Township in Michigan. And to make a long story short, you know, she asked for me to stay with her. I didn't ask to stay with her. I was about to get an apartment out Ohio in 2020. I didn't ask. I had just put the deposit down. So I stayed with her, and she told me, she was like, well, you know, I've been depressed, and she gained a lot of weight. She was over 200 pounds. And I was like, you don't look like yourself. You know, you just don't. So she was like, I always see how you keep training, even though, like, when you're going through your depression and stuff like that. So that's why she wanted me to stay with her. She tried to make it seem like it was some type of savior complex. Like, oh my gosh, I was stranded. I didn't have nowhere to go. Oh my goodness, let me go get her. And it wasn't like that. So that's what she was telling everybody else the whole time. I didn't know. I was like, what? I'm like, that's not what happened. And the person that told me, I was showing them the screenshots, and I'm like, bro, that's not what happened. Look, this is how it happened. So, but I always kept it to myself because I didn't want to start nothing. And I was like, I just need to focus on being here for her. Okay. So when she started feeling herself and losing the weight and feeling better, I mean, I really invested a lot of time with her. I sat there and we did Bible plans together, and she was actually improving and just being better, you know, overall. But it's like when she got to a point where she lost the weight and started feeling more confident about herself, it was just like, oh, okay, I'm good now. And I'm like, no, Claressa, we need to keep going, because times where, you know, we go through these episodes of depression or just feeling down, we need to remember what we learned so that when it happens, we can apply this. At the time, I didn't know that this was spiritual warfare. I just knew, hey, we need to apply what we're reading. We're not just reading this for fun. You know what I'm saying? I said, that's what keeps me going, is these Bible plans on YouVersion. So that's what I said. She was like, nah, I'm good. I'm tired of being in that space. And I said, yeah, but if you're tired of being in that space, we need to keep doing this. We need to keep doing our daily devotions so that we will know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Or we're just going to end up in the same mess. And I was still trying to learn myself. I was like a baby, but I was still trying to learn myself between that and watching the Bible Project. But then it was starting to irritate her when I would do that. So to make a long story short, I was, you know, always there for her. And when we got towards the end of when stuff started happening, she was with somebody at the time. And I told her to be careful with this person. When I tell you I was really there for her, I felt like her mother more than her friend. Like, she has so many siblings, which I didn't even know she had. I thought she just had one sister, but she has so many siblings that I thought when she said, you're like the best sister that I never had, I'm like, whoa, because she got like a couple of sisters. So I'm like, oh, okay, you know. But when the dude that she was with at the time, we were in a gym, we had just got finished working out, doing a circuit, and he gonna sit there and smack my butt right in front of her. And she blamed literally everything on me. And since that happened, everything just took a turn for the worse. So between that happening and then when we sparred again, she was trying to like show off in front of him. But I wasn't worried about that because I always knew that about her, where she would do things for attention. And I knew where that would come from. I was probably a bit too understanding. I knew where that would come from, like, oh, her not getting enough attention as a child and stuff like that. And I would just ignore it. But when we sparred, I caught her. You know, with 2 punches, and she called me out my name. And then from there, it just got really bad after, like her acting funny, her telling her family, I can't wait till me and Jada get into a fight. And they would be like, why do you keep picking on her? Like, bro, she not doing nothing to you. She here for you. Like, she's not picking on you, bro. She not doing nothing to you. Like, stop. And they would even say, we do that. You don't do that with Jada. We do that. Because they know they toxic. Like, they just know, you know? So after all that happened, and she tried to, you know, gaslight me and manipulate me, just always trying to control me in so many ways. And she would always be like, that last time that we talked, when she dropped off, you know, her nieces and nephews that I would always keep, by the way, because I was just everybody mama at that point. It's like she would sit there and be like, I just feel so betrayed. I said, oh, okay. And because I said it in such a careless way, she got even more upset. And she was like, you just said it in such a nonchalant way. And I said, yeah, because who you feeling betrayed by? I hope you about to say Tony and not me, because what you feeling betrayed by me for? Because they ain't do nothing to you. I said, I wish you had the same energy towards him. So when we got to the gym, you know, I said, I'm staying in the car. I said, you can go work out with him, you know, but I don't feel comfortable. I said, I just ruined my whole move. And I said, when we get back to the crib, my phone had died. I would have just took an Uber back to the house and just packed up my stuff. But I was like, I'm gonna just make sure that, you know, I have my stuff in order and leave. And mind you, I didn't even have much to leave by. Like, I had to leave a lot of stuff behind. You know, I was planning on moving in an apartment close to her. But she didn't want that. She was like, no, because I'm gonna be alone. And so I took the time to be like, okay, because she was making it uncomfortable for me to stay with her. Right. So I just was like, all right, I'll just get an apartment because at this point we need our space. And one like my grandma and the elderly saying my family, like it can't be two queens in one house. Not that I was trying to ever be that, but I just know how women like that are. So I was like, look, I'll just get an apartment. And I told her, I said, you know that route I run? I said, you know that apartment right there? And she was like, yeah. And I said, I'm gonna be right there. So, just so she could have her space. Cause she lived by herself. So she was just like, no, I don't, can you just stay here? Like, just stay here. Like, you don't have to move and get your own and da 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 da. And I was like, I just feel like it's better that way because I don't, we've been like this for the last like 4 months. So I was trying to create a solution, but to make a long story short, she turned it into something that it didn't have to turn and went to social media and lied and humiliated on my name. And so I had already held back so much because she just constantly kept disrespecting me for those months. But I finally texted her and was like, so what's the problem? Because I didn't do nothing to you. I left your house in peace. I always clean up. But I'm like, I cleaned that whole house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I cleaned up your home before I left. Like, I left in respect. Like, what is the problem? You wait till I leave to get on social media and start stuff. So that's how that happened. She ended up coming to the Red Roof and making it seem like she was going to be there by herself. And she brought a whole bunch of her friends from the club. She got alcohol in her breath. And make a long story short, she tried to jump me, failed miserably. And so, yeah. And I was just so angry towards God because I was like, why would you let that happen? And I'm like, why would you let that happen? That hurt me so much. And I'm going to make a part 2 and just wrap that up in like 3 minutes. But I just wanted to give you full detail. Oh, I understand.
All right, so that's a little background with Claressa and her friendship. She's not loyal to anyone. At the end of the day, the energy you put out there, Claressa, that's what you will ultimately end up receiving back. Okay. And I don't care how you try to flip it, twist it. This is where Pat Hart is. They got 20 years together. They have a brand together. You will never, ever be able to get this energy. Ever. Because she's the wife. You're the side chick and you need to play your role and stop running around talk about my man, because that is Remy's husband. And until that divorce is final, she's always going to take precedent against you. You're always going to be second best. And you just need to get better about standing in your worth and understanding what your value is and what you deserve. And please stop being a label whore out here in these streets. We don't care how much you pay for anything. We don't. It's just like this is Van Cleek. This is $96,000. This is this. Girl, you are setting yourself, especially because you in Atlanta, dummy. You are setting yourself up to be robbed. They watch all these shows, the housewives and everything. Look at how many housewives have been robbed for flaunting all their stuff. You look dumb. And them little YNs down there in Atlanta will set your behind up. I don't care how much you fight. A fist can never stand up against a gun. I'm just saying. So you running around here flaunting how much money you spending, how much money you keep on you. Them YNs is going to set you up and rob you. And that's a big thing in Atlanta. She's never worried about her, but Claressa is always worried about Remy. You want to know why? Because she's always going to play second fiddle to Remy and her and Papoose child. You run around here talking about you going to have a baby by a married man and it's already planned. Like, girl, bye. You ain't fooling us. You are insecure as they come, and that's why every chance you get, you gotta come up in here and rub your accolades in everybody's face. Honey, let me tell you something. Real people that are rich, people that are filthy rich, they don't go around bragging about it. Actually, they walk around looking simple. You are new poor money, honey, and you keep spending the way you do, you gonna be renting somebody's basement. Like, and I was watching another content creator and she brought out a good point. Like, you went in through blew $30,000 at the LV store on a bunch of ugly shit, okay? And you don't have, your house is not even furnished. You don't even have batteries in your smoke detector. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. So I'm gonna go ahead. That's all I have for you, United Crew. 50 is gonna be a forever troll. I ain't even mad at him. And all the content creators and everybody that trolled the situation need to thank 50 because he woke it up once again. Yes, he woke it up once again. And y'all know that's my favorite troll, and I'm gonna stand by him. I don't care what nobody say. I love you all. I hope you, if I have time this weekend, I'll come live again. I'm sure it'll be some more information out here or whatever. Yeah, he a fool. Oh wait, here Kim.
Okay, let me go and
Hey Kim.
close. Hey, honey, I need to close out this YouTube.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, I had to close out YouTube.
It's all good. What are your thoughts?
Let me see here, because I'm not looking presentable. Yeah, so well, you know, I got tickled. I love 50.
Me
He
too.
is really going to be successful at all of his films, and he is going to be the new Troll King. Too bad he can't get a Guinness Book of World Records for that.
I
But
mean,
that
he
thing,
if it ain't trolling, he needs to patent it. I'm like
he really does. But that video of her and that food, you could tell he did not appreciate her putting that on there. Okay, he did not say that it was 11 already. He did not tell her that it was an 11. You could tell on the plate that he did not like the food. You know what I mean? You could tell he didn't feel like being bothered with that stuff either.
He sure didn't. I don't think he likes her like that. I really think this is like a setup between him and Remy Ma. Like, cause she lost so much money on that rap battle deal or whatever, and they had to recoup their money somehow. So they went out and got two fools, easy to block, and this one, Claressa. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Clarissa is crazy. And then how she eating that food like that with her hands, she looked like, I mean, you know, she really need to feminize herself. I know she got a lot of problems and everything, and everybody keeps talking about it, but this is how I feel about people with problems. Sooner or later, we all got to evolve. And just because life threw you a set of circumstances that made you who you are today does not relieve you of the responsibility of making yourself over into who you know you should be and what God has intended for you to be. Okay, period.
And I just really feel like she's blocking her blessings, and
She is.
I don't know why she's trying to convince us like this situation. If Pap really, really wanted to be with her, he would have got on that divorce.
Yeah, he would have got on that divorce for more than one reason. Okay, the thing about it is that if him and Remy done, they done. If he really cared about her, then he would have done it. You know what I mean? So one, if you're done with your wife, you would have been done. You know, you would have taken a hit, because one thing about divorce, it's not the easiest thing to happen. So somebody gonna take a loss, okay? Because basically it's like a corporation, and you built that thing for yourself. In addition to that, he don't really like her, because typically if a man has somebody he was really into, because a man know what he want when he want it, okay? And he gonna come and get it. He gonna drop that divorce and take his hit, because you can always rebuild, okay? You can always rebuild and be with the woman, but he don't want to be with her. And when you showed that thing the other day, that email that she had between her and Remy, and when she said, when she asked this, he say, I'm tripping. I asked that, he say, I'm tripping. And so forth, so on. The reason why he's saying that, because he's saying that.
Oh, what happened to Kim? We'll wait for Kim to come back. Something happened. But he's just not interested. He's really not interested in her. And she doesn't even realize like she is Papoose retirement plan. Like Remy said, he was not a provider. Oh, here she goes. She's back.
Sorry.
That's
I hit the phone. But yeah, so he tripping because it's not like that. You know what I mean? It's not, she tripping because she's not like that. And he trying to say that, and she don't even take the hint. You know what I mean?
She just got it in her mind what she think it is, and that's why she's gonna end up the one heartbroken in the end, because he's gonna go back to his family.
And she thought having Papoose was going to give her more clout because she thought he was more than what he is. Okay. And the other thing is, I think that you ever seen anybody or you ever heard women say, well, you know, the man ain't treated them well, that you could tell the man don't care about them. You say, well, why you just don't leave? They even say that, right? They say, well, I invested so much time in it. So really what they're trying to do is salvage your relationship. You can't salvage nothing that don't want to be salvaged.
Right. You can't. And hold on one second, y'all.
No problem. But yeah, y'all, while I'm here and everything, I don't know what's going on with her. And it seems like, I know a lot of discussion and comments have been that she need a friend, but you know, we've seen now that she presented some of these friends and people that know her, they've tried and all the rest of that. She don't want to be better. Some people just don't want to be better. You know what I mean?
Her ego got the best of. She started getting that money, and her ego started to get inflated. And you could tell she has gotten away from her core values and morals because she is trying to pour herself with all this materialistic stuff that don't mean
You can
anything.
tell that.
And you're not even buying things that are going to give you longevity, because at the end of the day, boxing is not. Claressa is 30. She's about to be 31 this year, and that's what Layla Ali tried to put her on the game. Like boxing, you cannot do that forever. It's important for her to establish brands, relationships. That's what's going to take her far in the future. That's what's going to keep a paycheck rolling in. But she's ghetto fabulous, spending faster than the money is coming in. You know, ain't no fight guaranteed.
No, and like my daddy always told me, going to a fight is like going to court. You don't never know who's gonna come out the winner. And everybody and everything come to an end. Okay.
Exactly.
Everything, you ain't gonna be on top forever. And like you said, so but back to what you said about the ego. I think you are absolutely right. That's really what it is. And that's why she won't relinquish herself to the fact that this is a no end relationship. It's not going anywhere. But she's gonna fight for it because she gotta keep up a good front. And her ego won't let her say, okay, well, you know, everybody else is right, you know, and cut your losses. And like you said too, now he don't sign her onto a label, so I don't know how this label stuff go. Okay, but one thing for sure.
Brought that up, Kim. I'm glad you brought up the label. Nyla says she broke down that the contract and everything. Yeah, I'm gonna play it for y'all. Shout out to Nyla says, please go over to her channel and subscribe. She broke it down really good earlier. Fair use, fair use, fair use. I love her commentary. Let me just like manipulate this a little bit.
Very uncomfortable. Claressa Shields is the most dominant female boxer of our lifetime. And she just signed a deal that looks like she's a struggling rapper. Now listen, Claressa's boyfriend and Remy's husband, yes, we're talking about Pap. He is definitely the one that's brokering these deals. And before anyone gets it twisted, let's just keep it real. He's a talented rapper, but he never exactly became a mogul. He couldn't even secure a top tier deal for without that Joe and the Terror Squad quoting career. Now he's almost 50. He's out here getting Claressa a deal that looks like she's a rapper with a bad record contract. Welcome back to the Vibers.
Okay. All right. We're going to get into it. We are going to get into it. Please thumbs up the video. Nyla broke this down really, really good. Shout out to her. Go over to her channel and subscribe. She has some great content. She too has been following this whole situation. And Clarissa's gonna end up losing in the end.
Yeah.
Let me fast forward this a little bit. Here we go.
We are in a relationship, and yeah, we got to get into this bullshit. Welcome back, y'all. It is your favorite formerly banned YouTuber, Nyla Says, and we are back with another video. Let's get into this mess.
I'm getting both of my 1 millions. I was supposed to get both of them to gold medals. And then I have 19 world championships, 4 undisputed titles, and 5 different divisions. There's a lot of math and stuff going on here, but I feel like I'm finally getting my just due. And I can, and this would not have been possible without Papoose. Papoose and went together.
All right, boo. So let's talk about this Claressa Shields. We're going to break it down from top to bottom, and we're going to look at who is actually really benefiting and who needs her to have this deal. And then you can make your own decision on whether you think that this is a good thing or not. Because people are calling this a win. I'm calling it context dependent. Because she signed to a record label, which I know most of us understand, not signed to a boxing promoter, a music label, baby, and that matters. Especially if she's going to be crediting Remy's husband, you know, her man. We all know that based on her behavior, especially currently, she definitely needs some people that actually care about her to be helping her with these decisions. And I'm not sure if is that person. And not to shit on him, because he definitely lyrically has done his thing. No one can take that away from him, his impact on hip hop. But let's be honest, him being over Remy's career was not a thing. He very well may have penned some of the best bars for her, but Remy is who she is because of Fat Joe and the Terror Squad. Yes.
Period. She is. Now remember when Remy first exposed him and all the shenanigans he was doing with Claressa Shields, and she said, I was who I was before I went to prison. Now, Pap came back and clapped back and said, oh, well, I wrote 90% of her rhymes and I never got a dime. So that's why you felt like you were entitled to all of her money. He's doing the same 52 fake out with Claressa, and she too hard-headed to see what's going on.
I know he held her down while she was locked up, but Remy has already revealed that he held her down with the money that she was getting, the royalties, the residual income that was set up for her through her work through the Terror Squad. Papoose has never even been able to lift himself up and put himself on like that. The mother of the golden child, his wife. What makes Claressa Shields, the boxer, think that he can do it for her? This is why we got to break this deal down, and I don't see nobody doing it. Check it out. Let's get into what Ren Records is actually doing for Claressa Shields.
Oh my God. You see them fuzzy shoes?
I'm trying to put my glasses on so I can see this.
If she buy one more furry, fuzzy, anything, I'm like.
And the other thing is that if she had a stylist, they will let her know that sometimes less is more. You know what I mean?
Them shoes is ugly.
They are
ugly, and it's the way she put everything together. But
and those 2 lengths, don't she should have a longer dress that she's gonna have on that short jacket. And then since that hood got a hood and everything else, she should have had all that real hair up in the updo. Okay,
girl, child.
And she just needed a nice boot, not no furry thing, a nice boot with that. You know what I mean? Those boots are casual, and you trying to take it to another level. They're ugly too.
She looked like Shibaka. I don't care what
nobody. And I don't want to keep her. I don't want nobody. I don't want. You know, I feel bad talking about Claressa because I know she got a problem. Okay, but I'm just saying, no. I just really want her to do better.
Like she's so fly. Like Remy, when she steps out, she be fly head to toe. Like, and it's not hard, Kim. Like we got so many things to help us with our fashion now. Like,
child. Even when I was a little girl.
Matter of fact, Kim, you from the same state. People from Detroit and stuff, they be having style. So I don't know where.
We work it out and get it together. We can bring it together. But I'm going to tell you something, too, is that a lot of it comes from your upbringing. I think a lot of people said that, too, and then she got it messed up. But I know she had a messed up upbringing. But I know when I used to go shopping with my mom when I was a preteen and a teen, when I would pick up something that she didn't like, and I was like, Mom, do you like this? All she would say to me is, Kimberly, class tells. She said this, class tells and it smells. You know what it was, okay? Before the YouTube. So, you know, and I know to put that stuff back on the rack.
Exactly. And that's what she's missing. She doesn't have any class, but you look at the women, the lineage of women she come from. The sister coming out here with no tooth in her mouth, a bonnet on. The other one, her braids is half done and stuff like that. She don't know no better. That's just the bottom line. Let's get back into this video.
Despite the name of the company, this functions more like management than a traditional boxing promoter. That should usually mean is that they're supposed to be giving her career advice, negotiating on her behalf, possibly controlling her branding, her appearances, cross-industry moves through, music, media, endorsements, and all that shit. And sometimes taking a management percentage, which could be between 10 and 20%, and that's very common. The key issues is that Win Records is not a major sports management powerhouse with decades of boxing leverage, and that matters. Essentially, Win Records is kind of serving as a management team for her. Just like how Pap is kind of serving as her manager, that's the management team, okay? So another layer of people that are in her pockets. Now, Selena Promotions, this is the actual boxing promoter in the traditional sense. So their role is to secure the fights, work with broadcasters, like HBO, ESPN, and all this kind of stuff. They handle all the event logistics, they put together the cards, and they sell the fight to the networks. Think of Selena as the broker and event architect. So essentially, they're going to pitch Claressa to the networks, structure her purses, and package the product, which would be the opponent, the undercard, the venue, and the broadcast. They are not supposed to manage her life or her long-term brand. Something like HBO, that is the network, right? They would buy the event, pay the license fee, and air the fight. So basically, let's think about this. She's got a lot of middle layers. So when you stack management, promoter, broker TV deals, and all that, the fighter's net worth kind of shrinks pretty fast unless someone at the top is a shark.
And that's the thing. The way things are getting set up, like she out here blowing money, she still got to pay all these layers of people that Nyla is talking about. So what is going to be left? Like, yes, she garnered the $8 million deal, but she's not going to get all that money by the time she pays everybody.
Roger said something like that too, because she said that everybody remember when she had said that stuff that we need to get paid, but and she started crying and all the rest of that. She said a lot of people was coming at her, reflecting, well, you got such and such for this money for this movie and blah, blah, blah. She said, none of that matters. She said, what y'all don't understand is that I got expenses. I have people who handle me and do all this stuff. So off the top, I got to make sure they all pay. She said, and that only leaves me with such and such and such. So you are absolutely right. When you think about it, she's got all these layers of people doing this, that, and the other, and in two different categories, because she got now a quote unquote rapping career, you got him managing you, and then you got your boxing people managing you. And she ain't making that much as it is. She wasn't like no Layla Ali fighting back then, getting big purses. And somebody correct me if she is, I don't know. But she looks on this right here.
Behind her. Layla, she had the engine of her father behind her.
Oh, that's right.
And things like that. So it's two different levels. And instead of her like partnering with someone like Layla Ali so that she could mentor her and educate, you come out here and you're nasty to her, and that is going to be her downfall. She's hard-headed. All right. Nyla broke this down so good. Shout out to Nyla Says. I love her channel.
Top tier fighters have sports specific management, or they self-manage with a boxing attorney, or they cut direct promotional deals with less hands in the pot. Claressa is undisputed, historically dominant, but the risk is this. If Win Records acts as her manager without the elite boxing negotiation experience, and Selena is brokering deals conservatively, then Claressa ends up overworked, underpaid, and overexposed. That's how you get like a lot of big visibility, little checks, and long-term regret. That's how you get people who are mad at the industry for the rest of their lives, and they're talking about how they built something. Y'all might not be old enough, but you remember how like Little Richard would always announce an award and he would get up there and say, and the winner is me. I built this shit. That's how you get that kind of anger. She has basically a 1960s music deal, like back in the day, how Black people would make music, but they couldn't really make the money even though they were everywhere. That's basically what she got. Let's talk money because numbers don't lie, but people do. The contract is reported at around $8 million, and she got the sign-on bonus of $3 million. Yeah, it sounds good, especially to me because I ain't got no $8 million contract. But let's talk about it. Once you realize that Floyd Mayweather made that $8 million before the bell rang, or that Canelo makes that just for showing up. So we can be honest and say that is not champ money. That's literally chump change. And I'm sorry, but how can you be undisputed and a chump at the same damn time? What's key about Claressa is her dominance, right? And so just think about it. Name one
period. Y'all heard it.
Nyla breaking this down. I like Nyla. And Nyla talking stuff. She breaking it down and talking stuff at the same time. Go ahead. I'm going to go subscribe to her.
Exactly. Nyla Says, please subscribe to her.
Dominant male boxer signed to a record label. I'll wait. You just can't. Because boxing money comes from pay-per-view, gates, promoters, and broadcasters, not streaming platforms. So baby, what this deal really says is women boxing still doesn't know how to pay dominance. This is a backdoor deal, not a front door one. And listen, this doesn't make her dumb because obviously there's something wrong there anyway. But what it does is make Pap full of shit, and it makes him the dumb one. The whole reason why Pap never went mainstream, allegedly in his own words, was something to the effect of him wanting to maintain his brand, not sell out and all this kind of stuff. But you got your girl sitting at the table with small hats making deals that really only benefit you, because let's be honest, Pap could never make that kind of money in the industry without Claressa. So now we got to talk the long game. Baby, boxing.
And he couldn't do it with Remy. All right. And that's why Remy had to fire him as her manager.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't able to she had to partner with Terror Squad to get
What, baby?
And to get into all the rooms with the big wigs so that she could really get to the check. Like, yo, these side chicks out here, they think they know it all and they flexing and stuff like that with all this money. All you gotta do is look at how he treated his wife, child. Everything is right in your face. My man, my man, my man.
Ends, but branding doesn't.
Looking for an easier way to get that LLC.
Commercial. Please thumbs up the video, y'all. Nyla is breaking it down. Thank you, Nyla.
They care who looks predictable. These are things that she was supposed to pick up from Layla Ali as she was trying to groom her.
Let me back it up a little.
But branding doesn't. Corporate sponsors don't care who started it. They care who looks predictable. These are things that she was supposed to pick up from Layla Ali as she was trying to groom her and teach her the game, but she just would not pick up what Layla was putting down. And because of her narc tendencies, she shut it down and minimized it to envy, which was just really pathetic. Think about it. Claressa spends a lot of time constantly arguing online, clapping back, going nuclear in comment sections, and brands don't see that as a win. Yeah, it's good entertainment for me and for you, but brands see risk. So is this a win short term? Hell yeah. But long term, that depends a lot on discipline. And we know that she's lacking with the emotional intelligence because legacy money moves a lot differently than what Claressa has been encouraged to move. So let's elevate this conversation for a moment, because once you look at this structurally, the imbalance becomes impossible. If you go to Win Records website right now, they have exactly one athlete, Claressa Shields. And we're not talking about just an athlete. Claressa Shields is the most decorated, undisputed boxer of all time, regardless of gender. Now let's look at the rest of the roster. 3 unknown rappers and 1 very talented but Grammy-less, commercially undecorated rapper, Papoose. So structurally, what's happening here is very simple. This company is now being floated on the back of Claressa Shields. She is the visibility. That's why they don't mind the crash outs. No one would ever be talking about Win Records if it was not for Claressa Shields. So that makes her the credibility. She is the ticket. Now let's talk incentives, because incentives tell the truth. Papoose is not bringing money into this label. No sold out tours, no chart dominance, no commercial leverage. But what he has done is he has secured the biggest asset this company has ever touched, which means his value just went up, his relevance just went up, and his leverage just went up. He gets a commission. The label gets visibility. And Claressa, she just becomes the engine. And notice something else. We haven't seen this much Papoose in headlines in over a decade. Her public crash outs are literally eroding her social capital. But his is increasing. He's getting booked. He's getting interviews. He's getting a second look. And now he can position himself as someone artists should go through if they're desperate for a deal. And all he has to do is use Claressa's experience as proof of this concept. Baby, all of this while being a married man who hasn't even filed a legal separation. So let's be very clear about what that means. He is increasing the net value of his legal family while leveraging Claressa's prime. Now, here's a part that people don't want to consider, because boxing is unforgiving, honey. If Claressa gets injured, if she cannot perform, or if she steps away to have this child that she keeps saying that she plans to have, the world will not be gentle with her. Baby, she won't be remembered as the most dominant boxer of all time. Muffin, she will be remembered. She will be reframed. She will become the crash outside chick who ran up a bag and then lost. Papoose, baby, he still has his talent. He still has his credibility as a rapper. And he can put this deal on his resume as the man who brokered a historic signing. That's the asymmetry, honey. So when people ask me who this deal really benefits, the answer isn't emotional, honey. It's structural. It's just facts. Because she's carrying more than a career. She's carrying everybody. So what I wanted to make clear, very, very clear, as far as the business is, brands do not invest in chaos, okay? Again, predictability is what they invest in. That's why Layla has scored several multi-million-dollar deals since she's been retired. And that's why seeing these public crash outs that Claressa is doing, these online fights with content creators, they're very loud, very permanent digital footprints. We're seeing a taunting of a woman her boyfriend is still legally married to. We are seeing her talking about having children before a divorce is even finalized. That's not power. This is a whole bunch of just a whole bunch of energy that's just not making her look good. And
all right, so you guys go over to Nyla Says and subscribe. But as you can see, she broke that down. She broke that down. And if Claressa keeps spending the way she's spending,
that's true.
She broke
that all the way down, okay?
She broke it all the way down. She did a very good job. Thank you, Nyla.
And we were talking about that too. Remember yesterday, whatever day it was, but we were talking about, I was saying that how the brands, ain't nobody gonna mess with her because of her attitude. And did you hear what she said too? Nyla broke down how she should have allowed, now I use the word groom. Nyla used the word groom too, but she said how she should have let Layla Ali. She should have got that from Layla Ali when Layla Ali was trying to hip her up on the game, but instead she turned it into jealousy. And then she wanted to be combative with Layla Ali. Bottom line is that same thing her friend just said when you showed that video, when she said that she got angry with her because of that man didn't want to jump on her and everything else. So that's her MO. That's her motive of operandi. That's what she do.
That sure is what she do. But I just wanted to touch on her character, and her ego is overly inflated and it's going to blow up in her face. And that's what's going to humble her. And if Pat decides to go back to Remy, she's going to be out here brokenhearted. And
I'm going to be sad though.
She's going to end up back on the couch. She
Well, that's what she need to be anyway. So maybe the second time is a charm.
Well,
if she get on that couch.
And if you go on TikTok, you guys, it's all over TikTok how many men she burned in the process of getting to Papoose. And you have to remember, y'all heard it. She slid in Papoose DMs. She also was sliding in Remy Ma DMs, to, trying to pretend like she needed Remy Ma to style her. And all along, she was plotting to get with Remy Man. So I mean, you cannot have a Jezebel spirit and expect to get blessings in return. Oh God, but 50 blew it up today, child, and he won. 51. Who y'all think won the trolling battle for today? This was a great way to open 2026.
50, and then, but you're right about having expect blessings with the Jezebel spirit, because one thing about it, there's a lot of women that do that. Jezebels, they be expecting to be blessed, okay? I don't know how.
It always end the women or the extra person in the relationship always ends up as collateral damage. I mean, okay, like even it. Let's just say, all right, let's entertain Claressa and her delusion for a second. Let's just say they do have a baby and things like that. As soon as she had that baby, Papoose is gonna be out of there. And they already saying he got other chicks on the side. His own wife said it.
She ain't listening to none of that. You know she ain't listening to that. Because like you said, her ego so swole, they got her eyes shut. She don't see nothing but what she want to see.
Exactly. Well, you could see, look, Claressa, you continue to be blind, honey, and we will be here to report on it. And we don't care how many times you clap back. Every time you clap back, you make yourself look even more foolish. Because at the end of the day, your man is Remy's husband. And
well, one thing, after Nala broke it down, I'm worried about her money. She getting ready to crash out, not just over Papoose. She gonna crash out financially. You know what I mean? I really wish she would concentrate on her career and get her stuff together and get some business savvy.
And she really needs to get a financial planner behind her and things like that, and stop wasting money on material things that do not. Those things, look, she better off shopping at Shein and buying the knockoffs. At least you get to retain your money in your pocket. Your money will go further. Nobody really cares anymore about all the labels and stuff like that.
Absolutely. She's young at this point. She needs to build, first of all, and she needs to invest, and she needs to that's why she needs to, like you said, a financial advisor, so that they can, they can guide her in that direction and direct her.
Right. So,
but yeah, that was a good story. Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Like, please give me some likes. I try to do research for y'all all day to bring it all together for you. But Papoose is a clown out here in these streets. I'm sorry. Like, how are you managing anyone when you can't even manage your own career? I thought it was a good thing when he went over to TuneCore, but obviously he didn't make that much money, and all that ramen you did, like, because his first year, he dropped a freestyle every single day. But you still have no accolades to back it up. So everybody pressing 50 for responding to Fabulous. I mean, do he really have to? Like, his accolades speak for itself. The man has a studio he built. Like, he's got show franchises like all over the place on because he had a show on, I think it was ABC or NBC, called Life. That was a good show. 50,
Mm-hmm.
he figured out the whole television game. He figured it out, and he tours when he feels like it.
Yeah.
That's it. And he was chilling in Times Square, bringing in the new year, performing all his hits. He don't have to come off his throne for these peasants. They need to
Yeah.
level up. Because outside of rapping, what is Fabulous doing?
Mm-hmm. But I know one thing, though. Papoose ain't got no conscience for what he doing to that girl.
He a cold.
Cause he know that he cold blooded. Cause he know that girl got problems, and he taking full advantage.
Just like just like Remy taking advantage of Easy the Block Captain. I mean,
well, what did Bill Withers say? He said, "Use me till you use me up, cause it sure feel good being used by you, and I'm using you in the same way too."
Exactly.
Okay.
Everybody
doing, yeah. Everybody using it.
Everybody, but Remy said it, y'all. The wife said it. She said, "You on to your next lick, but you ain't gonna drag me down in the process." Okay.
That part.
Get it together over there. I don't care what you do. And I think I really, really think her goal is to try to make Remy jealous. But Remy has nothing to be jealous of. She been there, done that.
Mm-mm.
For 20 years, girl. Get over yourself.
Yeah.
I don't even think Papoose want to be this public with their relationship, to be quite honest.
You can tell, because you can tell when he turned that camera, he was like, "This be gonna turn this camera again." And he was looking at the camera like, you know what? And then she going to do her script.
I ain't never heard of somebody saying that their food was so good and their plate was full. I ain't never heard that shit ever in my life.
But that goes to show her level of delusion. Okay. Why would she put that on there? Now, she just give everybody all the ammunition and the content they need to come at her because, I mean, she just put it all out there. I mean, go ahead.
What she need to be focused on is, like, we should be seeing her training for her fight and stuff, things like that. Like, we don't care about you and Papoose. We don't
She's
care.
consumed with him. She's consumed with Papoose and Remy. And then, and then the thing about it is that, okay, the whole, what you just say earlier, TikTok, she all on TikTok. The whole internet is a fire about Claressa. You hear all of this stuff, and then they repeat some of the stuff that she showed because she gave the ammunition. If it's a lie, she told it because she did it in the first place for them to get the information. Do you would think that stuff would get really? It would have to hit you. It would hit me and make me say, "Well, dang, is it me?" But no, she just keep coming back and coming back. It don't even pierce her conscience that you look out here looking like a clown, girl.
She looked like a whole bozo. To be quite honest, she might as well sign up to be in Blueface rotation for the circus, child. She might come off. At least he be putting money in them girls' pockets, like for real. Like, say him and Krishan had the most toxic relationship, but she got a bag out of it.
Mm-hmm. She did.
You a whole mama out here. But Blueface will never have her. He'll reject her. That's not his type.
But she's not even ready, though, because even when her friends was talking about how they wanted her to meditate and God and all the rest of that, some people don't want to be right. Some people ain't got no act right in them, okay? Now, whether it came from a bad situation or a good one.
She think it's going to last forever. She think everything is going to last forever. She think the money going to last forever. She think them bags going to keep coming in. But if you're not likable, brands will not partner with you.
But she ain't listening to none of that. That's what I'm saying, though. It's like when she she just looking with her eyes closed. So all she see is the back of her lids, and that's whatever she wanted to be, okay? Because she ain't got no sight. She ain't got no vision. She ain't listening,
She coming up with an athletic workout line. You talking about Louis, this and that. Girl, come up with your own brand.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that typically, you get downloads, okay, from the spirit, stuff like that. Like God tell you, like, you'll get an idea, right? And it'll manifest. All I'm saying is that she don't even want to listen to God. Her friend said on there, both of them ladies said, they tried to get her to pray with them, do whatever. And I guess she was like a vampire with the sun coming in on them. She was just like, oh, no, please, no. You know what I mean? She don't want to listen to nothing, not even the Bible of God don't sound like, because she said she was like, I'm good on that.
That's because the devil leading her right now, but she be all right.
Yeah, she'll be okay. That's all right, though. Because everybody got it. Sometimes when God got his hand on the person's shoulder, that's when somebody else got to take theirs off. And sometimes you just got to go through them hard lessons and everything for you to see what it really is. And they don't do nothing but put you in the fire and burn off all them impurities so you can come out the right way. So she may have to go back and forth in the fire a couple of different times, though, because, she a glutton for punishment.
And she better all look. I'd rather her and Krishan link up and train for a fight to fight each other. That's good watching right there. And it will turn the audience around, all they haters around. Like, I would rather see something like that than all this little papoose foolery. Oh, my man. Like, I don't, girl, no, he's not your man.
Well, I do want to say she looked cute in them pictures, though, that Nyla had. So whoever was doing her makeup and everything, she looked cute. Even that blonde wig didn't look bad on her. So I do want to say that because I don't want to be beating up on a girl all the time. Because, see, I'm not like that. I'm light in love.
I'm like that. She cannot dress, and she needs to do better.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked like...
Cece said, preach, Kim.
She looked like she be shopping at the swap meet. Like, oh, you got that from Louis?
Well, yeah, because it don't matter where, you don't wear the clothes on where you wear the clothes. I can make cheap look good, okay?
Me too.
You know what I mean? But you got to know how to put it in, because like I was watching Taraji one time. Somebody asked her, where did she get this from? Or was it such a designer? And she had got it like one time she had it from TJ Maxx. And they looked at her, she said, yeah, honey, you got to do high lows, honey. I can't be spending all my money up with all them designers. She said, so I do high lows,
Exactly. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, Kim. My phone.
All righty, boo.
Yeah, I appreciate
Love you. Love everybody in the chat.
I love all of y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. And I hope everybody has a wonderful, blessed weekend. Until next time, Naughty Crew, we out. One. I love it.